You're telling them that you don't have a drug problem, but that you do admit that you were selling drugs. She could either put you in prison for 10 years or she could give you probation for 10 years.
Yes, ma'am.
You're asking this judge to put you on probation. Can you tell the judge why you are asking her to give you probation?
Yes, ma'am. My mom, she's very sick and there's no one there to help her. And she needs me there with her.
I will tell you, it is very rare for the court to see people admit to selling drugs and saying, no, I don't have a drug problem. I just sell drugs. If you love your
Welcome back, everyone. Get ready, because today's courtroom clip is intense. Judge Boyd is on the bench, and a familiar face walks in like this is just another routine stop. And honestly, it kind of is for him. He has multiple prior charges, probation violations, and now he's back again. This time for selling drugs like it was some failed side business. What really stands out is how casually he admits to everything. It's almost like he believed being honest would earn him some kind of discount on his sentence. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Judge Boyd doesn't hold back. The courtroom quickly turns into a serious life lesson, and this guy is sitting front row with nowhere to hide. So here's the real question. How many chances should someone get before the system finally says, enough is enough? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoy courtroom breakdowns like this, hit that like button and let's get into it.
the cause numbers are run concurrently, and they're taking 2 cases into consideration. State, do you have any witnesses?
No, you are.
Defense, any witnesses?
I would just call my client, Your Honor.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record, please. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. We're here today for the judge to assess sentencing in your cases. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand all the cases that are being taken care of today and also the ones that are going to be dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You asked the court to do what's called a TAP evaluation where you talk to the drug counselors prior for her to do the sentencing. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you remember what it is that you talked to them about just recently?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In your meeting with the drug counselors, my understanding, you're telling them that you don't have a drug problem, but that you do admit that you were selling drugs. And you understand that this judge has a wide range which she can do. The offer is 10 years. She could either put you in prison for 10 years or she could give you probation for 10 years.
Yes, ma'am.
You're asking this judge to put you on probation. Can you tell the judge why you are asking her to give you probation?
Yes, ma'am. My mom, she's very sick and there's no one there to help her. And she needs me there with her. And I know I can do better. I know I messed up. And,
But let me ask you this. How long has your mom been very sick?
it's been about 6 months.
All right. So why would you put yourself in this situation to be going to prison knowing that your mom may or may not need you?
It was just had to make some money.
Why not get a job?
It was just didn't have enough time.
Oh, sure. There are plenty of places to work.
No, I mean, at the time, I needed quick money. And
Why did you need quick money?
But my pockets was flat and we couldn't eat.
Oh, they have places where you can get food for free.
Just now.
And who is this we could not eat?
Well, speaking of me, my mom had food in the house, but me and myself, me.
All right.
Yes. And so at this point, you understand that the judge has total control of what she can decide to do.
Just now.
Other than your mother being sick, what other concerns do you have and why you're asking this court to grant you probation?
But I know I feel it above my head, but I know I can do better.
Do you think that you could comply with the terms and conditions of probation?
I know I can.
You'd have to report once a month. You'd have to stay out of trouble.
Yes, ma'am.
You can't hang around with people who sell or use drugs.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can't sell or use drugs yourself.
Right.
But you feel that you could comply at this time in your life.
Yes, ma'am. I know I can.
Pass witness, Your Honor.
State, any questions? All right. So what is his criminal history? Yes, please. Defense, any objections to the court reviewing the criminal history?
No objection, Your Honor. Your Honor, we understand he has a very long checkered history. We are asking you to think outside the box. He is asking for probation. He does have family he needs to take care of, and we are just asking to show some mercy and to grant him probation.
Let's be honest. When someone with a long criminal history suddenly claims they were only trying to help their sick mother, it sounds more like a prepared excuse than the full truth. Courts have heard every possible story, and using a struggling family member as a defense is one of the oldest strategies in the book. Judges can usually see right through it. If someone is truly desperate and acting out of love for family, their past record usually doesn't show a long list of similar crimes. That history matters. And here's something important. In most states, having a good reason doesn't erase criminal responsibility unless it directly affects intent, and that has to be backed up with real evidence, not just an emotional speech in court. What may have hurt him even more was how calm he seemed. Talking about drug dealing like it was just another way to make money doesn't show regret. It shows comfort with breaking the law. At some point, it stops being about the reason behind the crime. It becomes about the choice to keep making the same mistake and expecting mercy every time.
Drugs. At the same token, people will come before me, and you've come before me, and you said there are other people that you need to take care of. People need to think about that before they do wrong. You understand?
I understand.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. And the court will sentence you to 9 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. And the cause number ending in 303. Court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. Sentence you to 9 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2024. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorneys? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, because these are plea bargain agreements, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, I've actually given you something less than you bargained for. And because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You are at a point now that if you pick up any new felony charges, depending on what type of felony it is, you're looking at a minimum of 25 years. And I will tell you, people say, oh, the jail is overcrowded. Oh, the prison is overcrowded. Guess what? People will always build new prison. They'll always find space for you. And if a cell is only supposed to have 10 people in it, if they need to put 20 people in that cell, they're going to put 20 people in that cell, whether it's a violation of federal law or not. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you love your mom, like you say you love your mom, then you need to stop doing this because you're breaking her heart. You understand?
Sir.
All right. Good luck to you. Okay.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maybe excuse.
He has some dismissal, so he'll have it. And thank you for always being respectful.
Yes, ma'am.
9 years in prison isn't just punishment. It's a strong statement from the court. It says the warnings are over. This man has been through the system so many times, yet he still chose to continue down the same path. Eventually, the focus shifts from giving second chances to protecting the public. When you combine drug charges, probation violations, and previous felonies, the system becomes less patient. It starts to feel final. What surprised me most was his calm attitude. No dramatic reaction. No visible breakdown. He stood there like he already understood how this would end. And maybe that's the most troubling part. When prison no longer feels shocking, but expected, something deeper is going on. I also couldn't stop thinking about his mother. Not as part of his defense, but as a real person watching her son return to prison again. The legal system may operate without emotion, but families don't. It makes you wonder, how many bridges can someone burn before there's nothing left to rebuild? Now I'm curious, do you think 9 years will truly change him? Or is this just another cycle repeating itself? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoy these kinds of courtroom discussions, don't forget to like and subscribe. More court content is coming soon.